Cheers, Rudy. It's gonna be one of those videos. What a week it's been. I watch with envy a whole bunch of YouTubers who skillfully craft their channel with either news, politics, comedy, satire, or a mix of the whole lot. Then a few minutes into their show, they do a quick, let's take a short break and say a few words about our sponsor today, and it will be something around a VPN, web design, software, or a grooming kit.
And I'm also thankful to today's video sponsor, Raycon.
Which is why today's video is sponsored by Surfshark.
Look at that, right after I tell you about this video's sponsor.
And we all scrub past that 30 seconds of blah. Me, I got nothing. Cue the sad music. I'm a one-man band. I do all the research, writing, scripting, filming, editing, uploading, and even buy my own whiskey. Cheers, Rudy. So if G-Mann is not sponsor material, I'll create my own, for free. Now back in December 2016, PepsiCo came out with a new flavour and variety of the famous orange Cheetos Corn Puffs. Cheetos Snowflakes were introduced and became a hit with the younger, flaky generation. These delicate corn puffs come in 4 different snowflake shapes, not unlike our delicate millennials who have been told since birth that they are as unique as the frozen bits of water that fall from the sky. These scrumptious morsels are coated in white cheddar, allowing for that famous Cheetos cheesy flavour to entice your taste buds, but less sharp in taste than the original bright orange snacks, as not to offend the most finicky junk food addicts. Another plus is that grubby fingers do not get stained, therefore allowing the snacker to not have to wash his or her or it or non-binary or LBGTQ RSVP. Having that special snack that caters to our sensitive younger generation is a great plus at those family gatherings during the holidays that can become quite tedious with bouts of crying, feet stomping, and yelling, "How dare you!" When this happens, just hand them a bag of Cheetos Snowflakes and watch their tears fade and their smiles broaden across their ruddy cheeks. So make sure to always carry a few bags with you to appease the most delicate of your family members and friends. On another high note, the intelligent, thought-provoking reviews from younger generations have been quite positive to date. Please note that all the original spelling and words have not been changed as to provide for extra commentaries and a few belly laughs. The dietary details of the reviewers are also available. This from Karina R. I had these during the winter beak while waiting at the pharmacy and was not disappointed. I love Cheetos white cheddar baked chips, and these are just as flavourful. I'm sad that they aren't available year round because I'd buy them all the time. By the way, Karina, you state yourself as being low carb and state that you would buy them all the time if available. Just switch to that high carb and we'll be done with that. And this from Yvette K. These taste good, but the snowflakes are unnecessary. These would be just as good if they were in basic shape. This tastes just like the puffs and they are a little more fun, but still tastes good. I would recommend. But someone was offended. This from Nikki Y. Gummy and the white cheddar taste was not that good. I usually think these Cheeto puffs are gummy, but these look like they would be crispy, but turned out to be just as gummy as the puffs. They are corn puffs, period. Being a snowflake will not change its texture. A snowflake by any other name is a snowflake. Sugar-free, Nikki? Man, that crap is loaded with refined GMO sugar. And this from Chelsea H. These are pretty good. The cheese isn't overpowering and they come in fun shapes. They are smaller, so you could easily eat one in 1 or 2 bites. My bag was pretty full too. I got loads of Cheetos for the price. I bet that made you feel really good and on top of the world now, didn't it? Hey Chelsea? Lots of Cheetos for the price. Imagine that poor sucker next to you with his bag that weighs the same amount of grams with fewer Cheetos. He surely got cheated. Cheating Cheetos. And finally this from Nicole F. These were okay. I think I would have enjoyed them more if they hadn't been shaped like they were. They also didn't melt in my mouth like other Cheetos did. The white cheddar flavour wasn't as good as the Simply. Cheetos white cheddar puffs. Poor Nicole. The shapes really got to her, didn't they? Just as a side note, thank you KDM for not only sending me this, but writing it for me. Cheers. You know who you are. Does that mean I can't claim the title of writer and researcher anymore? I like that. Not to say I don't appreciate the hundreds of emails I get from you good people and not so good people. I do. But some of you email me with G-Mann, enjoy, and then there's a link. That's like throwing me a grenade and saying, you got 8 seconds, work it out. Sheesh. Anywho, do they know it's Christmas time at all? Last week, I was like 12 hours late in uploading my weekly Tuesday video, which is Monday for some of you. It's time to fess up and tell you why I was late. Rudy, you are going to love this. You see, I was seeking to optimize my health and wellness and looking to connect with my sexual energy in a balanced way. So I went out and started sunning my butthole. You heard right. I started sunning my butthole. Let me explain. A Californian woman, of course she is, who calls herself Metaphysical Megan, says laying on your back with legs akimbo and lifting your behind to the sun delivers surges of energy almost immediately.
Would you mind explaining what this is that you do?
Yeah, so it's called perineum sunning or butthole sunning if you want to be a little more if you want to be a little more I guess abrupt with what it's called, but
butthole sunning.
She says the impact of incorporating the 5 minute of butthole sunning into her early morning routine has been profound. Why don't you just start drinking? She says, I've been practicing this for a few months now. I start my day with 5 minutes of sunning and feeling energized for hours. I no longer rely on coffee for my energy to start my day because I'm getting enough from the sun. I'm also experiencing better sleep and require less sleep due to boosts of overall energy. She claims butthole sunning or perineum sunning is an ancient Taoist practice that originated in the Far East. I don't know about you, but I just got an image of the Dalai Lama with legs akimbo. In Taoism, the perineum, or hui yin, is called the gate of life and death. This is a gateway where energy enters and exits the body. She wrote. I was just about to give you a real life demonstration, but once I heard it's also called the gate of death, I decided not to. Okay, maybe a bit.
In a mere 30 seconds of sunlight on your butthole, you will receive more energy from this electric node than you would in an entire day being outside with your clothes on. How does it feel?
Peachy. Warm. Absorbing energy.
You guys all said,
Yummy.
But not everyone on social media is convinced. This from the big gun herself. The butthole sunning lady really highlights how bullshit like 99% of wellness Instagram claims are. 30 seconds of bum sun equals a full day of sun with clothes on. Cite your sources. While others were happy to poke fun. See what I did there? This from that guy. Sorry, can't talk. Sunning my butthole. This is ridiculous. Megan says you should contain your butthole sunning to no more than 5 minutes per day and ideally between the hours of 7 a.m. and 9 a.m. Is that what you call your butthole? 7 a.m., 9 a.m. As usual, I would love to read all of your comments. And if you haven't as yet subscribed, why not? Do you think the sun don't shine at your eyes? Like, share, follow, delete. Do what you got to do. But hit the bell icon because you'll be up to date with all intelligent reviews from the G-Mann. Now go away and get your stinky little finger on that bell icon. I'm Gerald Pauschmann for the Butt TV. Cheers, Rudy.